Somebody in my live stream mentioned to me that JasmyCoin, hasn't really received a lot of hype and attention, and it normally doesn't, right? There's not a lot of news that happens that's mainstream news. However, over time, things have developed, prices have been hit, and obviously, I've been able to grab a certain amount of JasmyCoin, and hopefully, you're able to grab a decent amount as well. Um, but we will see some major movement. So before we see that major movement, we want to know everything that has happened to Jasmy Coin to this date. So before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out my link for Patreon and for Twitter, those links are in the description. Now, don't forget about my link for BTCC. This is a platform that I've used for a year. You can get a 10% deposit bonus when you specifically use my link. Extra bonuses up to $10,055, 40% lower trading fees, and you can get up to a 500x leverage or trade up to a 500x leverage. So feel free to check that out. Link is down there. Also, there's a giveaway going on, $1,500 of a USDT giveaway split between 3 winners. So between the dates of September 2nd and September 16th, if you sign up using my link, go through all of the different things that you need to do, deposit, trade between these dates, you will be eligible to win $500 of USDT. This is a very good chance of winning an extra $500. So feel free to check out that link, sign up, deposit, trade, and you're entered. So let's go ahead and dive into what's going on with JasmyCoin. I know that I've been invested into it for quite some time, and I've seen everything that has happened. But just to get a list of all the things that kind of have transpired, and this isn't necessarily every single thing, but it's everything you really need to know to kind of solidify whether it is an investable position for you. And I decided to use Gemini, use Google AI in order to get all this information and just type in everything that's happened with JasmyCoin. So let's go through it. Jasmy has experienced extreme volatility since its launch in 2021, moving from its initial high of nearly $5 to fractions of a cent, with significant market fluctuations driven by broader crypto cycles, key partnerships, and mixed investor sentiment. The project aims to restore data ownership to individuals by combining blockchain technology with the Internet of Things. Foundational period in 2019 to 2021. In December of 2019, Jasmy's smart contract was developed on the Ethereum blockchain. In April 2016, founded in Tokyo by former Sony executives. June 2021, entered a partnership with VAIO, I don't know how to say that, the computer manufacturer that was formerly part of Sony, to provide secure data management for Internet of Things devices. In October 2021, Jasmy was officially launched in Japan. The cryptocurrency soon saw its all-time high of nearly $4.99, coinciding with a peak in the broader crypto market. In late 2021, was listed on major exchanges like Coinbase, which briefly triggered a price spike. Now, during this time, and we'll probably go into volatility, during this time is where I saw JasmyCoin first cross my desk. It was mentioned to me as a project that was brand new to Coinbase, so I should check it out. It was a higher price tag, it had less supply, and I was just like, this seems interesting. It has a lot of volume and a lot of hype and a lot of attention for some reason. But I couldn't get past the supply, and I'm glad I didn't buy it because of that supply, because that was the main reason of why it did come down from $5 to nearly to a fraction of a penny, and now sitting at 1.4 cents, which we will go through. So it's something that really brought it full circle for me, where I was like, once they add that supply, then I can make that move within it. So crypto winter and market volatility in 2022 to 2023. The broader cryptocurrency market crash dragged down the price of Jasmy significantly. By December 2022, the token hit its all-time low, approximately 28% of a penny. In May of 2023, faced scrutiny when Binance moved JasmyCoin to its monitoring tag list. Citing a lack of real world progress, development delays, concerns were also raised about vague implementation, reliance on buzzwords, and concentrated token holdings. In 2023, partnered with Toyota and the travel service provider WITS to collect tourist data for a pilot program involving unmanned driving. In 2023, experienced some price recovery, but remain highly volatile and finished the year significantly lower than its 2021 high. Um, and obviously, that's where you see the 2021 high was just a lot more to accept because it had less supply there. A resurgence and expanding partnerships. This is where I guess a lot of people started to not get word of JasmyCoin, but at least see the potential within it, right? Jasmy's price saw a strong rally, which some analysts attribute to its association with Japan's crypto-friendly environment and increasing interest in Internet of Things data security. 2024 announced a partnership with Panasonic to integrate its personal data locker, a PDL technology, into Panasonic's Internet of Things platform. This news led to a price spike. In June of 2024, was among the top gaining altcoins for the first week of June. In late 2024, Binance removed the monitoring tag, which was seen as a positive signal for investors. In 2025, volatility continued. The price dropped before showing signs of recovery in substantial subsequent months. The rally in July pushed its market cap over 666 million, but seeing the major movement pushed it to just about $3 billion. Late 2025, as of September, despite the dip in price, the project continues to make headway on the technical and partnership front. These include integrations with Chainlink for cross-chain transfers and advancements towards layer 2 solutions. Controversies. High volatility. The project has been subject to immense price swings, with a 96.5% decline in 2022 alone, which is a common risk for smaller altcoins. Criticism from investors. Skeptical investors have pointed out or have pointed to a lack of real world product delivery on the promises like personal data locker, leading to concerns that Jasmy is more focused on marketing than technical development. Lazy development and plagiarism concerns. Some analysts have alleged that the parts of Jasmy's code were copied from other tokens, that the project's white paper and marketing materials were filled with buzzwords. And while any project that's looking for the marketing side of things to really gain in that popularity to then solidify itself as a major utility or a major usable project and a usable coin, that's something that you really need. If you don't have popularity in the cryptocurrency market, you have nothing. You can have the best utility in the world, but if you do not have popularity, you have absolutely nothing. I've said this time and time again. There are things that have popularity that have no utility, and they're worth billions of dollars. There are things that have amazing utility, no popularity, and they're on the verge of being completely off the radar. I wouldn't say dead because no cryptocurrency is really dead, but definitely not volume, right? They have a lot of room to fail because there's no popularity. So key takeaways. Jasmy is a volatile asset backed by legitimate business and partnerships with major Japanese corporations like Panasonic and VAIO. However, it is also surrounded by skepticism due to its significant delays and past performance issues. Its future success depends on its ability to move beyond speculative hype and deliver on its core technology and use case enabling data sovereignty for users. So that's everything that you really need to know of what happened and where things were. My investing timeline was I saw it in the beginning, didn't invest until we saw all of the supply released, still got a price of 40% of a penny, and I'm still holding my same JasmyCoin, even though it hit a level of 60 cents, which made, or sorry, 6 cents, which made my JasmyCoin worth $60,000 from 4,000 to 60,000. I was very excited about that. I'm going to be even more excited as we move along and JasmyCoin hits a level of 10 cents and 20 and 30 and 50 and $1, right? So that's future predictions and all that stuff. So JasmyCoin's current price is sitting at a 1.4 cent level. It is up by 3% today at a $700 million market cap, $22 million worth of volume. Has virtually all the supply that's out there. And if we look at the last year, it is down by 22% from its all-time high. Definitely seeing a significant drop from that 6 cent level. But it just gives opportunity. It gives opportunity for you guys to make a move if you see it as one of those major plays. So I want to know what you guys think about JasmyCoin. I see it exploding when we look at the end of 2025, 2026. Obviously, you need more things that are out there. There's not much that's coming from the CEO. There's not much coming from when it comes to news related to JasmyCoin. Would love to see a lot more, but all we have is everything that has happened in the past, and I want to see some newer things that are being developed. And we never know what's happening behind the scenes. That's what's making it super interesting, is you never really know. But I'm invested at a very, very low point. If the lowest point is 28% of a penny and I'm invested at 40% of a penny, I mean, it's a no-brainer to hold this thing as we see newer things that are developed. There are price targets where people say it's getting to $4, where it's getting to $5, it's getting to $17. I'm just looking for that level of $1 as a standard investment, but then I have 100,000 that's sitting over in my Ledger wallet that I don't plan on touching, and I can't wait to see what it ends up being in the next 5 years. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.